Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, our Thanksgiving coverage continues with a good one here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. On the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His guys not doing too hot. Losers of 7 of their last 9. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. It's a tradition that began in 1966, and off we go on a Thanksgiving afternoon in Dallas. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie, one of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. Simmons. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try the left side. It's Simmons, and he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Simmons trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. The Cowboys 6-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 9th play now, this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal? Hurts sets up to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player.
Dave York on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt, now in year number 6.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. the end of the season not too far away. He's got his guys playing at a very high level.
6-yard pickup.
The numbers there for Whitaker in last week's ball game. 19 carries, 135 yards. Big game. 2nd and 4.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're in a groove, and that's exactly where he is right now. He's hoping to feast it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Now for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles' offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. They'll start on the ground here on first down. They'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's Hurts to throw. Flushed out right. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
First down, Eagles.
Good.
On first down, it's Simmons. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
Cowboys 7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. To the 43, 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass, toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking out the #1 overall offense in the league.
3rd and 4.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Hurts. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11.
19, Tiger, 19.
Looking to throw. Hinton. That's complete. It's Adnan Mitchell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys first down. First
60 by 60 by
6-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Now a handoff up the middle. Elam, and he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
On the jump.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Hinton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7.
Ready,
Up the middle they go. Elam. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
10 at the 20-yard line.
let's go now. 18 cards. Ready.
They run the counter. Elam. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Come on, come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Check out.
Off the bootleg. Hinton. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Looking to throw. Hinton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
He'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
He was taken down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Get it. Go.
Back to throw. Hinton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Adnan Mitchell. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
no going for two. They'll kick the point after. And now it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we could walk away with a win.
Over the middle to Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Hurts completing this one quickly. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
A gain of a yard. First down, Philadelphia.
Throwing is Hurts. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He finds his man, complete. It's Santos. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
180.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Santos. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried the dump off, lost yardage. Complete. Smith has it. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The Cowboys offense and CeeDee Lamb ready to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Hitting. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jihad Campbell. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the field, and that one intercepted.
Yeah, he's looking for his tight end running a drag route across the field, and normally you'd like him to work a little bit further outside.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Under pressure, they got him again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
On the go.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Back to throw. Hinton. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Ready, ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Whitaker. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hinton. Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Ready, ready.
This is Whitaker. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll go on the ground with Whitaker. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense going to take over late in this first half. And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here. But with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there. But they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Santos. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Got his man complete over the middle. That's McLaughlin. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Back to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
They'll throw now on the final play. Over the middle, complete. That's Simmons. So halftime straight ahead. It is time to join our good friend Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving, one and all. This, the 2nd of our triple header Thursday. Let's get after it. Our trip around the league starts now in the Motor City. The Lions at home to take on their NFC North rivals, the Bears. And this is Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. And when it's all said and done, that's an 80-yard catch and run for the touchdown. The Lions win their 2nd straight as they get the victory here. With that, let's take a look at what's coming up later tonight and tomorrow and over the remainder of this Thanksgiving weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they got to be pleased with it. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Come on. Set. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he works free. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 45 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Ready.
Off-play action. Hinton. He finds his man. Complete. It's Roman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Looking to throw. Hinton. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
They're on 7-yard line.
Great. Set.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Don't touch that.
They'll set up to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Back to throw now on 1st down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape, because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 4.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Off the play fake. Hinton. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over possession here up at the 44. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The Eagles offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Great. Set. Trim it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Santos. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Elam. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Cowboy 80. Ready.
On 3rd down. Elam. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
44-yard line.
This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up 1st downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up 1st downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
70.
They'll run on 1st down. Elam. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
19.
8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 37. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
The 37-yard line.
Panther 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. It's caught. Mitchell. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Now a handoff up the middle. Elam. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard
Ready.
line.
70 Timberwolf. Let go.
On the ground, Lineker. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. Going back to the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. We're on to the 4th here on Thanksgiving Day. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack onto their lead as we get set for the 4th. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
Here we go.
1-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get great effort there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' 1st down as he'll get this across the 50 to the 49. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. It just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Well, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to the squad.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
He was taken down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
9-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He's up to about the 37. 62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Off play action. Hinton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hinton. That is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19.
The give to Whitaker. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Hinton. Throw left side complete. That's Roman. And down he goes at the 49. A 3-yard pickup. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Roman. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
First down. It's Whitaker. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6, and it was the Cowboys winning on the road, so they look for the sweep here back home in Arlington. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Up the middle they go. Whitaker. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
10 yards.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a handoff up the middle. Elam. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. They managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Second and 1. Now they go screen. It's complete. Touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Eagles 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Eagles set and ready for their next offensive drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
And an Eagle first down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Hurts. He finds his man, complete. That's Simmons. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Simmons. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3.
At the 46-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
And we'll see if the defense wants to stop it as they take the knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Helping them just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Dallas, The perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, the problems just get worse and worse as they fall to 2-9 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle.